As we near the middle of the semester and you start to think about planning your courses for next semester, or maybe if you are a later year student beginning to think about graduation, I wanted to spend some time, a little bit of time, talking about goal setting with you. Because as I noted in earlier videos, here at Hack, our goal is to get you in the door and out the door with a degree that makes sense for your career and have you career ready. And so throughout your time here, we're going to be working with you in your classes on developing skills within your profession or your discipline, and so that you know the technical things that you need to know in order to be successful in your career, and we'll also be working on some of those soft skills as well, presentations and getting along with other people and being able to work in groups. We'll work on those, but one skill that is really important to have throughout your time here at Hack and beyond is goal setting. And it's so important in life. I think that we often, always, in all areas of our life, say, I wish that I had this, or I wish I could do this. And a lot of times, most things are achievable. It's just a matter of setting practical and realistic goals and making a plan to get there, whether you want to lose weight or, just keep your house clean, or eat simple everyday things like that, or getting a degree or getting the job that you want. A lot of times it's just small choices that you make every day that help you to set your goal and to achieve your goal. I know as a student, my goal from the beginning was I wanted to teach at the college level. And I knew ever since high school that I wanted to work in business, and when I was going through college, I figured out that I wanted to teach. And so I found out that you need a master's degree, or in a lot of cases you need a doctorate in order to do that. And so I really had to set goals in order to achieve that. And some of them were easier to attain than others, and some of them took a lot more time. It took me a little bit over 7 years, almost close to 8 years, to finish my PhD, just that degree. It was hard, and it took a lot of time, and it was, in a lot of ways, just making small decisions, setting small goals, getting this paper done, making it through this particular class. When it came to writing my dissertation, it took me 4 to 5 years, really half the time, and because it was very, I had to do a lot of it on my own without somebody really pushing me and supervising me, without set due dates. And the only way I really got through that is setting goals, setting small goals, and having discipline, and sitting down and taking time away from things that I like to do or enjoy doing, and making the time to do my work. And that's the same with any degree, whether it's here at Hack or beyond. It's all about setting goals, setting realistic goals, and sticking to them, and making time for your schoolwork. And so what I want you to do is to read this article. I have a link to it in the syllabus, and in this assignment you'll see it. But I want you to read about personal goal setting. And I think and I hope that you'll find this helpful, not just as you're thinking about your courses or thinking about next semester, you're thinking long-term in terms of your career, but even in everyday things. I think that this is just a really practical guide. So there's a little video you can watch. It talks about setting goals, how to set goals, why to set goals, and then it goes down about setting SMART goals. So you've probably heard this before, I'm sure. But when you're setting goals, it's really important to set SMART goals. And what that stands for is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So you don't want to just say, yeah, someday I'd like to have, this job. Make it specific. I want to be a marketing manager and set a timetable to it, and make sure it's attainable, and that it's relevant or rewarding. But, make small action-oriented goals up to that. So what do I need to do to become a marketing manager? I need, an associate's degree in marketing, or that's just an example. I need career experience. So maybe you want to do an internship, or maybe you're already working in that field and you want to move up. So maybe you need to do the capstone or something like that. So I just want you to start thinking about this, read this article, watch the video, and then I just have a small assignment. So I want you to make a goal of when you want to graduate. And I think that setting a time limit or setting a date and saying, I want to be done at this particular time, is really powerful. And it helps motivate you to get you through and get it done. And then it helps you set up that plan, that academic plan, to get you where you want to be at the end. Now, that being said, you may, stay on track and get that goal. Life, has a way of happening, and it may take a little bit longer than you thought it would. But it's still important to set that initial goal. And so what I want you to do is just write like a one-page paper, look at your degree evaluation, plan out your courses for the next few semesters, and let me know when you are planning to graduate. Set a goal. I want to graduate, spring 2020 or 22, or however long it's going to take you, depending on how many classes you're going to take a semester. So think about it yourself. Feel free. I'm sure that your advisor would be happy to give you some feedback on that. And just write a little synopsis, one-page paper. This is my goal, and this is how I came up with it. And, use the SMART system to set that goal. And, talk about why it's important for you to achieve that goal. If for some reason you're taking this class at the end of your time at HAC, and you're saying, well, I'm graduating this semester, then set a goal of, what your future job will be, or, whether you're looking to get a promotion at your work, or you're hoping to enter a new job. Set a SMART goal. This is the job that I want, and these are the steps that I'm going to take to reach that goal in this particular time period. If you have any questions, or you want any feedback, please feel free to reach out to me. I will give you some feedback, of course, on your goals after you submit them. Thanks.